I have a situation here. I have to glue this little porcelain item back together, and in this video I'll show you how to do it with a two-component epoxy glue. The two components mean that you have two tubes in a package. This one is the glue itself. It says resin. It's not entirely a glue, it's a resin. In and of itself, I put some on the paper here. You can see it's shiny. It's not gonna set as is. Here is hardener. In and of itself, it's not gonna set either. But when I mix the two of them together, it's gonna set that way and real fast. So I'm not even gonna attempt to do it with one hand while the other one is holding the phone. But on this glue, on this particular epoxy glue, the resin and the hardener should be mixed in a 1-to-1 proportion. Okay, that's what it says on the package. I'll find it in a sec once the camera focuses here. There. It says dispense equal amounts of resin and hardener on a discardable surface. There's the discardable surface. And all the other instructions, all surfaces must be clean and dry. Everything, that surface is clean and dry. And before you start mixing in the resin and the hardener, make sure that these do fit together seamlessly. And no, I don't think I can pull this one off with just one hand, but I just might. Sorry. There, it's not perfect. There is still a crack line on it, but it's tolerable. And I'm just gonna dip it in the glue there and put it there, hold it on for, I don't know, a few minutes, tape it on with masking tape, and then leave it dry for, it says 24 hours for full cure. So that's all there is to it. And don't tell grandma, okay? There, I glued it up. It doesn't need taping. I applied a little bit of glue underneath this golden disc and that one there too. And there is a seam there. I just focus with this camera. Just a sec. There, you can see there's a seam there, but it's not too bad. I cleaned up the smudges and smears with my finger, and it's tolerable. So now I'm going to put it down here to set for a day. That's it. It's been 24 hours. Let's see what we did here. It's this car here. The brake line is visible, but better than it was. I say that's tolerable. Can't see it from the front. And in the process of the glue curing, you can judge the process or check the process, how things are going. If you look at the glue that's left behind, if this one is solidified and is hard enough, then your project is also going to be solid and is going to be holding. If you don't mix in the glue, the resin with the hardener in a 1-to-1 ratio, what's going to happen is that it's going to change the curing time. So if there's not enough hardener, then it's going to take forever for the resin to set. And conversely, if there is a ton of hardener added to the resin, it's going to set before it's assembled, and it's gonna set and bind on you. So that's why a 1-to-1 ratio, just eyeball it. And not all epoxy resins are 1-to-1. This one is. So that's how things work with gluing.